A day at the hospital? There are certain days in life that leave a lasting impression. And one such day for me was when I had to go to the hospital for foot surgery. It all started with an accident. A small mistake caused me to fall from the stairs. The pain in my foot was unbearable, and when I visited the doctor, he informed me that I had a fracture and surgery was inevitable. As the day of the surgery approached, my anxiety grew. My mind was filled with questions. Would the surgery be successful? Would it hurt a lot? The morning of the surgery was unusually quiet and filled with fear. My family accompanied me, but their faces clearly showed worry. When we reached the hospital, all the paperwork was completed, and I was taken to a ward. Seeing other patients there made me even more nervous. When it was time for the operation, I was taken to the operating theater on a stretcher. The white walls and bright lights of the room made me feel extremely uneasy. The team of doctors and nurses was highly professional, but their serious expressions only heightened my fear. During the operation, I was put under anesthesia, but when I regained consciousness, the first thing I felt was pain intense, burning pain in my foot. A nurse comforted me and gave me pain relief medication, but that day and night felt like the longest of my life. Every passing moment left me feeling helpless. During my stay at the hospital, I witnessed and experienced a lot. There were people whose conditions were far worse than mine. An elderly man who had been there for days without his family. A child bound to a wheelchair due to illness. And a mother shedding helpless tears for her ailing son. Seeing all this made me realize how precious life is and how much we take our health for granted. When I was finally discharged after several days, I felt a strange sense of change within me. I had endured the pain of my surgery, but more than that, I was deeply moved by the struggles of the people who were fighting battles much harder than mine. That day was one of the hardest in my life, but it taught me the importance of patience, gratitude, and compassion for others.